What's up, guys? My name is JERBOA, and today I'm going to be talking about the entire history of these things on the screen over here. It all started when a company called MGA decided it was a good idea to put these collectible dolls in a ball and to make children struggle to collect all 20 or so dolls, as well as there being rare dolls that they would want to collect. Now, collectible toys were obviously no new thing to the markets. This is 2016? MGA has made multiple different collectible toys. But this is a little different. See, not only, could the dolls change clothes with each other, the dolls were also based off of iconic things and appearances, like tropes, etc., so it made them want to be collected, and the dolls also had a special little feature of them. When added to a bowl of water, the dolls could either cry, spit, pee, or color change. And the color changing aspect was what was advertised the most. Kids wanted a color changing doll, and also they wanted to shoot water at each other's faces. So obviously, they bought this doll. The dolls definitely took off. They were a hit, and they included these little things called little sisters that you could also collect with these dolls. They only applied for some babies, though. One of my favorites in the series definitely has to be Super Baby. I don't know why I like her so much. She's just my favorite. And overall, they did release a lot of iconic dolls since this is the first series. And this is not going to be the first to make a major impact on the LOL Surprise community. The dolls even had a little rockin' theme song for the ad to get kids interested and to make them listen to something iconic. I mean, who wouldn't resist buying a couple of these things? Plus, these guys are really good with marketing. And you'll see that later with the introduction of the second series of these things.
Dude, what's Kiri Gary doing?
LOL Surprise Series 2 jumped in with even more rare dolls to collect. An entire little section of them called the Glitterati, this time all of them being rare and all of them being chases, which means more opportunities for people to buy our toys. The characters were even cuter and more iconic this time, there being an entire storybook club based on Alice in Wonderland. There being a costume club. Yeah, that's what it was. There being an opposites club with iconic characters Sugar and Spice, and there even being a retro club. Something that I didn't mention before is that the balls came in 2 waves just to make sure that they get enough profit to go around. This brand new series introduced iconic characters like Kitty Queen. And, I guess we all have to mention her. Hey, I like her too. But, Bon Bon. And of course, who can we forget? The 24-karat gold club that never showed up ever again, and this really special doll that's probably worth a considerable amount of money on the internet. It's Lux, and she was basically the mega chase of the entire series. Sure, there was the entire Glitterati, which made people want the characters even more, but then there was the also special gold doll, not made with actual gold. And the doll increased in popularity, and then randomly dipped in popularity and was to be never seen again. This is when they figured that they could make a pretty considerable amount of money from the Little Sisters alone since they were quite popular. So the Little Sisters got their own ball, with 45 different Little Sisters from Series 1 and 2 combined. The Little Sisters also came with a little accessory for their big sisters. Aw, how cute. I think the Little Sisters are much cuter than the big sisters in my opinion. I love them so much, and I'm definitely falling for the marketing trap. Overall, Series 2 did much better than Series 1 in my opinion with creating cool characters, and I think that it's much better received by the fandom too, as well as much more characters being liked from the series. Now, these dolls were a little different because they literally could be popped out of the ball when unboxed. These dolls were also very popular because of this mechanic, and also for being the first dolls to ever release a boy doll with their series, which you will see in the ad being shown on screen. These dolls also came with a Little Sisters series, and I think they had 3 waves instead of 2. Last time I checked, it was 2 waves though. And these dolls, also some of them could heat color change instead of just color changing in cold water, and some of them did both, which was actually pretty cool, I'd say. One of my favorite LOL marketing techniques because, they get better and better and then worse down the line. There's also another thing I'd like to mention, this is the first mention of LOL surprise pets. They came with 7 surprises just like the OGs, and they were a huge hit, popping up literally everywhere in the LOL surprise community after this initial drop of LOL pets. This included LOL Series 1 and 2 pets, I think, and their fun little gimmick was the litter pooper scooper that came with them where you could unbox an extra accessory. They also had water surprises as well. This is a little bit of a hot take, but I'd say the creation of I Spy really marked the end of the OG LOL time period. And when I Spy was made, the Big Sister capsules looked a lot different. No, I'm not talking about 2025 I Spy. I'm obviously talking about 2029. I don't know when this was created. The special thing about the Big Sisters in this ball, and pretty much all of them, is that you had to use a little spyglass to read certain messages, like the secret message that comes with it, things on the wrapping. Secret messages were also stickers that you could peel off and put on the collector's guide, which was actually a message. There was a message on the back. This was the first time that LOL had a series in relating to what they had as well, like an actual open series with some kind of quote-unquote lore aspect to it. The dolls, obviously, as you can see, came in a capsule, not because of the special codes, but because the capsule is unlockable, and that's how you get the doll out. You have to solve a pretty easy puzzle to get the doll out, and they come in a secret disguise, which you can mix and match with other dolls. And if you're lucky and get a glittery doll, they will get a glitter capsule to match. I'm going to quickly go over all the big surprises, even the ones that technically haven't appeared in this period of time yet, before we move on to hair goals, just because I want to get them out of the way. Starting with Big Surprise, the first ever Big Surprise. Pearl Surprise, the first to duo Big Surprises, and also the first to have a fizzy feature in it. The I Spy series' Bigger Surprise, which was influential to hair goals, having the characters be hairless and have wigs, also being the first to include a pet. The second Winter Disco LOL Bigger Surprise being the first Bigger Surprise to include an OMG doll, and the Amazing Surprise being the biggest Bigger Surprise, and having 2 OMG dolls and entire families and boys. Now it's time to get the glitter out of the way. There's the original glitter, Bling series, Glam Glitter, and Sparkle series, which are all LOL Surprise series that take original characters and dump a bunch of glitter on them. Okay, we're done. It's time to move on to hair goals. It looks like hair goals was really monumental, and so was LOL Surprise Bigger Surprise because there's a series 2 of these things. But basically, these are like any regular old LOL Surprise dolls, except now they have hair. Real hair. Also, there's glitter LOL Surprise dolls based on Michael Jackson. Apparently, everyone loved these guys so much that there are several other LOL dolls that are advertised to also have real hair as a main selling point. These LOL dolls were extremely popular, I guess. Also, there are fuzzy pets now. There are so many different types of pets here. These fuzzy pets are the big pets, and you basically have to put them in water and defuzz them. You can style them any way you want, but once the fuzz is off, it's off, so that's a kind of downside to it, which is why getting duplicates is actually a fun thing in this set. I personally really appreciate the type of marketing here that they did with these fuzzy pets. They also had their Little Sister series also be combined with even more pets. So now there's pets for pets for pets for pets. Also, if you're wondering who that is over there, that is Instagold's pet. Right there. Do you want to know who Instagold is? Well, maybe you're going to find out in... Do we really have to talk about this? So, basically, Instagold came in this set over here. You can see her on the top little here. She has a little sister in the Hair Gold series. That's literally the only reason all of these are being brung up. Now, time to speedrun playsets. This is the LOL House of Surprises. It came with an exclusive family and furniture, and it is a dollhouse. It's actually pretty big, and it came with a pet as well. These are the LOL House of Surprises extension packs, which include dolls from other series and their pieces of furniture to go with them. This is the LOL Clubhouse, which comes with furniture, a fully functional moving playset, and 2 dolls. I forgot what this is, and it exists. This is the Winter Disco House, which came with, I think, an exclusive doll. I'm not sure if it came with the doll or not. And it came with furniture, a pool, etc. All the things a normal LOL house would have. This is the LOL Glamper. It came in 2 iterations. This one, which came with an exclusive doll, and another Glamper, which was UV light activated and did not come with a special doll. This is the LOL Hair Salon. I heard about this once, and it exists. Before you ask, I have no pictures of any other playsets. This includes the LOL Cars. So, yes, I have no pictures of any other extra playsets, extra add-ons to the LOL house, and extra LOL accessories. But I do have pictures of all 3 advent calendars, as well as the boys, which I will randomly throw in, which had, I think, 5 different series, which is absolutely insane how many boys there are now. Biggie Pets were not only big pet accessories, but they also contained little mini pets that you can collect because everything must be collectible in LOL Surprise. Of course, that's the main thing about them. Around this time, Ooh La La Babies also got dropped, and a while from now, even big babies get dropped. Ooh La La Babies are literally just big versions of the babies with accessories that you can use that are little makeup accessories. They're very cute. With the addition of Ooh La La Babies added, there are now such a thing called Bon Bon Scalpers. Remember when I sighed when I wanted to talk about Bon Bon for a brief second? Well, that's because she's one of the most highly sought-after characters for no reason other than she's cute and she's pastel-colored. This led a lot of her items to be widely unfindable if you already know that she's going to be in one. This is going to be a long one, so there's a video playing for you guys. When OMG dolls first released, they were extremely popular with doll collectors. Well, not extremely, not just yet, but later they did become very loved by communities, to the point where, LOL Surprise decided to drop OMG Fierce dolls, which no one liked. OMG dolls were the center of many series like Winter Discos, the LOL Surprise movie, the LOL Surprise remix, the LOL Surprise with neon lights in it that I don't remember the name of the series. These dolls featured aged up, different named versions of the original dolls. And their popularity was so much that an LOL Surprise line called Tweens was released, which ended up getting discontinued, and since the line is canned now, they are being replaced. But replaced with what? Well, they're being replaced with whatever this is. LOL didn't go straight into hideous faces. I mean, there's the brand deals. Look into a store and you'll see all of LOL's brand new brand deals. Then they rebooted I Spy series and wait, hold on a second. This doll looks very familiar. Oh, yeah, she's literally a copy of the unicorn from Season 3. Speaking of unicorns, these were the new experimental unicorn LOL Surprise dolls. Their faces are absolutely hideous, but I think the experimental faces are worse than the new faces, which is crazy to say because the new faces, the official ones, are absolutely horrible. These new fuzzy LOL Surprise dolls are literally trying to ride off of Labubu's coattails, which I don't even like Labubu's, but I have to point it out. This is literally a 1-for-1 copy of Labubu's. And this is the face of one of the tots. The OMG dolls are going to start looking like this too. Everyone is going to get these ugly faces. And they look a lot like Fierce dolls. You know, the OMG Fierces that were, disliked by everybody. I really think MGA is turning in a bad direction and plunging itself into the depths of failure. The company is dying just like the toy industry itself. Anyways, that was a brief LOL history in 14 minutes. You guys should really subscribe. That'd be really nice. Anyways, bye guys.